Until the age of 6, I thought my name was piece of shit.
Oh, that's pretty sad. But guess what?
I mean, imagine how happy I was when I found out that it wasn't
Okay,
my
this
name.
is not a counseling session.
I will punch you in the face. I don't care if you're someone's grandmother. What? Hey, everybody.
Welcome, we're the Proper Goons. I'm Daniel, this is Nathan. How American did that sound? I feel like I watched Rudy just now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm so American. I just ride go-karts and drink beer and slap my wife.
So,
You know?
Ignore everything we said at the beginning of the episode about how bad it is, because who gives a shit if it gives you cancer?
I gotta say,
Tastes good.
she owed me money. I said, you don't have to owe me money if you kind of put your mouth on my dick.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome, we're the Proper Goons. I'm Daniel. This is Nathan. We're back. How you doing?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! It's good to be back
Yeah, it is.
for the second time.
Yes.
yes. And you guys will know what we're talking about.
For those of you who missed us, all 53 of you.
54.
54.
We have 54 subscribers. Whoop whoop! All right. What are we starting off today?
I have a couple little ditties regarding animals.
All right. What's up?
And I don't know if you know or do not know. Dogs are fucking cooler than people, in my opinion.
Okay.
The rest of them just taste good between a couple pieces of bread. I don't really.
So you don't really care for other animals other than the dog?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Says the guy that has a cat in his living room right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I don't appreciate it, or I doesn't mean I appreciate it. Yeah.
Cat sandwich?
I'd try it.
No, really. Would
I wouldn't
you?
eat my own, but I mean, if it was cooked.
That's so disgusting. Anyways, all right. What's your qualm? What's your issue?
When a human being
Okay.
devotes or puts their life in danger for an animal. I love my dog. Like I said, more than most human beings. But if my house was engulfed in flame, I'm not talking about like a kitchen fire. I'm not talking about like I pass out while I have pizzas in the oven and, you know, I gotta go in there with a fire extinguisher.
Okay.
I'm talking about like
Full on blazing house is gonna come down.
like backdraft Kurt Russell status, you know?
Okay. Explain
That's
to people what you mean by that reference, because I'm sure a lot of people don't know. Because we have a lot of young listeners.
There was a great movie that came out before most of you were born. It's called Backdraft. Take a look. It's got the Baldwins in it. Kurt Russell. It's a good movie.
Good movie.
It's
All
about
right.
firemen.
Fireman. Back on track.
So, there was a lady. I want to say it was in
One of those.
yeah,
San Francisco.
San
Jose?
Santa
Barbara? Santa Clara?
San Celine Dion. I don't know. But this lady had a whole bunch of animals, okay? Her house
Okay.
catches fire. It's burning down.
When you say a whole bunch of animals, what is this
She's
like?
got-
Is this
she's
like
got
cat
cats.
lady?
No,
Is this
she's
like
a cat lady. She's also a dog lady. She's a parakeet lady. She's got animals, okay?
a zoo in her house? Okay.
I'm picturing. I really wanted to find videos on this, but I couldn't. I could only find photos. But I'm picturing like little balls of fire in bird shape, just like.
It's like Angry Birds.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so what?
Yeah, so
Her
the
lady-
firemen
her
are
house is
running
on fire.
inside, grabbing all these animals and scooping them out. They saved a whole bunch of animals' lives. Even their fucking mailman was up on the roof of the house next door being handed animals.
Okay, let me ask this.
Yes.
Was this pet owner demanding that these rescuers
Yeah.
run in and rescue the animals? Dang. So you think that she valued her pets over their lives?
Yeah. I wonder what she's doing now because she's fucking homeless. Like, is she just like sitting down in a little charred lot and just like,
Come here, kitties.
They're all like crusty and stuff. She's like, it's all hard and shit.
their hair's all matted and everything?
I do not like that.
I don't like it either.
Because what would have happened if one of the firemen died trying to rescue a fucking parakeet?
Good
and
luck, lady, explaining that
To
to that
his-
fireman's
daughter.
Yeah.
Wife.
yeah.
Husband. Who knows
Those
nowadays?
poor
but
orphan children.
really, though.
I hope it was worth your bird.
I'm just saying, like, that I feel like the value of human life is greater than a pet's or an animal's.
Yeah. Even the stupid
Sorry.
people.
Sorry. What do you feel about that, though?
I agree.
You think so?
I agree.
You know what? I have a crazy one for you.
All right.
All right. This happened years ago, though, and you might have heard of it. Some of you might have, too. But this lady, she had, I don't know her name. I don't even have it written down. But she had a legit chimp as a pet. Okay?
Okay.
Which is kind of frowned upon in general. And some states, it's very illegal. And some states, it's not even. There's no law against it.
Yeah.
Okay? So she had this chimp. It's just her. She's single.
Okay.
And she would feed this chimp whatever she wants or whatever it wants. So this chimp became very overweight. It's not like an ape or a gorilla. It's a chimp, right? You know what a chimp is.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
smaller.
yeah.
So this chimp got up to like 200 pounds. So this chimp was fucking
Shit.
overweight, right?
Yeah.
And
Was this a big lady?
I don't know, but if I'm assuming she's not a fit, beautiful athlete
Okay.
because of what I'm about to say.
All right.
So not only does she feed and live with this pet in her house, but she slept with the pet, she showered with the pet, with this chimp. I'm pretty sure she had a sexual relationship with this chimp. Whoa.
What?
Crazy. These pet lovers, I'm telling you. That takes it to a
What?
whole nother level. So this lady is having...
Okay, when you say, are you pretty sure? I'm sorry to interrupt,
Okay.
but when you say you're pretty sure, is that what was read, or are you just
That's
putting
what I
the lines
read.
together? Connect
That's
that
they
dots.
said
La,
even
la, 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 la.
slept with the chimp, and this is my argument at this point. Why I think that validates that accusation.
Wow.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
So she's just has a pet like normal. The chimp in the house does her
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
whatever. And she had a guest over at her house, and it was another lady, and I don't necessarily recall exactly what altercation happened, but this chimp got overly aggressive and jealous of this lady and
Okay.
ended up attacking her friend and ripping her fucking face off.
Oh!
Yes.
That happens way too often.
What?
Yeah.
So that's a thing?
Yeah.
I was surprised by that. I'm
Monkeys
like,
ripping fucking faces off.
So this chimp rips this person's face off. The lady, I heard a 911 recording of the lady
Yeah.
calling 911. Is like, oh, come over here with a gun. Kill this thing. It's ripping the arms off of my friend. How horrific
my
is that?
God.
Holy shit. So pretty much what people are assuming is that this chimp ended up, he's alpha. And he ended up feeling threatened. Maybe there's a guy friend there or something. I don't remember. And
Wow.
that the chimp went apeshit
Pun
and
intended.
started fucking killing everybody and ripping their arms off.
Did he kill this lady?
The owner did not die. No, her friend did.
Wow. On the spot?
I think that she ended up getting like pretty mauled and she's like pretty tore up. But that was it. And they ended up killing the guy.
Wow.
Pretty crazy, huh? Don't own chimps, anyone. That's not.
And please don't have sex with them. I can't believe we have to say that.
Oh, man. Interruption after interruption. So, I want to talk about pet owners, right? And their issues.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh,
Just
really?
give me-
Put it on speaker.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, wife.
Hi.
We're recording.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you recording right this second?
Yeah, you're on speakerphone.
Oh. Then this should be a good time to tell you Uncle Ray died.
Wow. Thank you for that. Okay.
This is so awkward.
I
don't know.
We'll talk about that later. I'm sorry, babe.
You want any food?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I'm sorry about your uncle, baby.
Alright.
All right, I love you. I'll see you in a little bit.
Bye.
Bye.
Would you say her
What?
uncle what?
Her uncle died.
What the fuck?
And why would you, especially after I say that you're on speakerphone? I don't bluff.
She hella said that. Whatever. I'm sorry, man.
That's a bummer.
That is a bummer, man.
Yeah, he was a cool dude.
You known him?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so rough.
He had, what's that thing called?
The hole in the throat from smoking?
Yeah.
Can I find the...
But he didn't use that. He was just like, he
Oh.
would just talk all raspy.
That's so rough.
He was a fucking cool ass dude.
How old was the guy? What did he die from? From that issue?
No, he had to have like a stent put into his heart last week. He's been in bad shape.
Oh, so he was... My mom went through that, remember?
Yeah.
That's not easy, man.
Man.
Stents are really safe, too, nowadays. I don't know if you guys know what a stent is. You have your arteries going through your heart, and it gets clogged up from high cholesterol, a lot of sugar, carbs, whatever it is, just unhealthy eating. Or it's hereditary, too. So
Right.
So what happens is they make an incision in one of your main arteries, sometimes your arm, a lot of time the leg, too, and they'll go through that, and pretty much they'll, like, drill through the artery, right?
Mm-hmm.
And clean it out, and then that's it, and then you should be good. But they're only able to do that if there's like a mild amount of clog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it gets to a certain point, past a certain percentage, that's when they do bypass, which is they pretty much create a separate bridge on the artery to just let
It's like a little
blood flow
detour.
through. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Man, yeah, that's a bummer.
Should we keep this rolling?
Hell yeah. Hey, to Uncle Ray.
Cheers, buddy. You're in a better place.
That was a nice shirt job you did there. Spilling that shit.
One for the uncle, bro.
All right.
Sorry. Wishing
Damn.
you. Hope you're a lot healthier and safer now. Sorry about that.
I hate when these things happen.
Anyways, okay, so we were talking about... Man, that's such a bummer. It's hard to get rolling. But, all right. Gotta
We
do what
got
we
it.
gotta do. Okay, so we're talking about pets and pet owners.
I got a joke.
Well,
Can we just... Hold on. I'm going to tell a joke. I'm going to liven the mood. All right. So, we're both dads, and we like corny jokes. Right? Right?
All right, try me.
Especially me.
Yeah, you. For sure. Try me. Go. Come on.
All right. Dinosaurs would have lived a lot longer if they didn't bury themselves under all that dirt.
That's such a bad fucking
What
joke.
are you talking about, man? It's so true.
Okay, so...
Idiots.
Okay, so I think out of any pet, I am definitely a dog lover. I prefer a dog.
Yeah.
I don't have a dog at the moment, but I definitely prefer dogs. But the funny thing is, people like our pet owners claim to be so loving towards their pets. Okay, their life is more important or as important as human life. Okay, I get that. But and I kind of don't actually. I'm hurrying up there too much, but I really don't understand that too much. But what I don't understand is why like pet owners are cool with breeding and things like that.
Yeah.
Because they'll breed for certain types of coats, certain colors, certain qualities in an animal.
Right.
To continue on, to make it more prominent. But the problem with that is like a German Shepherd is very well known for their hips, their rear hips to have issues, bad issues too, because of breeding. So what ends up happening is these pets end up suffering because of how we want them to look. How vain is that?
Yeah.
So pet owners out there, do some research, maybe get a couple mutts.
If you're gonna have an animal, take care of it.
Please do. And
Take
don't
it
send
to the vet on a constant basis and just have its checkups. And
so even pets that are treated shitty, like even with bad owners, what interests me, what makes me more attracted to being a dog lover is that dogs will love their owner and they're so loyal no matter what.
oh yeah.
Like, have you ever been in a situation where like you're driving your car and you're at a stoplight, right?
Yeah.
And there's a homeless dude sitting there with a sign.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 28-year-old guy or something.
He has a fucking dog with him.
And he's holding a sign. And if he didn't have a pet with him, I'm like looking at this guy. I'm like, man, I really feel like you could get a job. You know what I mean? Maybe I could help you out finding that, but
Right.
I'll give you a water bottle, but I'm a little concerned about giving you any money because I don't know what you can do with it, really. My wife is really all about, she's hella good at that. She'll go and buy him Subway sandwiches. She like has the biggest heart in the world. But at least she does that. She'll, hey, do you want food? Are you really hungry? Let me get you some food.
I'll do it when they don't have like signs and stuff.
Gotcha.
If I see one and I can just tell, and I'm like, dude, that guy looks hella hot.
Yeah.
You know.
So I'll see a guy, right? And I'll
they're
be
always
like,
wearing jackets for some reason. What's up with homeless people always wearing jackets?
I don't know, because they stand in the sun all day.
I mean, I hate to stereotype.
They stand in the sun all day. It's not good for your skin.
Yeah.
Construction workers wear long sleeves and pants.
Maybe that's what it is.
Then maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And we're getting
a
off
lot of time I
track.
don't really feel for these people. Because sometimes they have disabilities, mental disorders. I understand that, but I really don't. There's a lot of government plans that help them out.
Right.
But the problem is like when I see that guy with a little freaking dog hanging out right on his feet, starving too, because that dog is loyal as fuck to that guy or girl or whatever it is, and I feel for that freaking animal. And so then I'm like, here's $5. Make sure that fucking dog eats. You know what I mean? Make sure because that dog has no other thought of leaving that owner. They're so freaking loyal. That's why I respect dogs so much. They're badasses, man.
They are. Here's a good example why dogs are pretty fucking cool. Because, for example, if I locked Jen in the trunk and drove somewhere, I would think, I'm talking hypothetically here.
Okay.
Okay?
This is a fucking weird way to go.
Yeah, well, it's all going to make sense at the end.
Sure, go for it.
So, when I let her out,
Where's Jen now?
she's in the trunk.
No, I didn't see her today. Was that really her calling you?
Yeah.
Did she call you from the trunk?
So, when I let her out, she's probably going to be a little upset, right?
Yeah, sure.
If I did it to Kane, he's going to be so fucking happy when I let that guy out. He just wants to see me.
Yeah, that's loyalty, and that's a very good point. Yeah. But if he knew any better, he'd know you're a fucking asshole for locking him in the trunk.
Yeah.
People go to jail for leaving their dogs in the car.
I would never lock a live body in my trunk.
Okay, I know this is not something we wanted to mention, but
Yeah.
this lady, she's I think between 25 and 29, a mother of two, like a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, and she drove home from the store with the 2 kids in the car, and she goes in the driveway, and she's trying to get the kids out, but it's a pain in the ass for her. They're giving her a hard time some way or another, right?
Right.
That's life, whatever.
Yeah.
I have my kids. Sometimes my kid is busy trying to play with a seatbelt or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you get the kid out. So as punishment, Mom was like, okay, fine, fuck it. Stay in the car. Closes the door and goes in the house, starts smoking some weed and goes to sleep.
Oh, shit.
And 3 or 4 hours later, the kids in the entire time were still in the car in like above 90-degree weather. And they ended up both dying.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm getting with that.
They need to super glue that
Oh,
woman's
my God.
butthole
Yeah.
shut.
And then what?
And then she's going to poop herself to death inside her body. That's a horrible human being.
Such a bad person. Her own children, man.
That was a pretty good thing off the top of my head.
That
huh?
was pretty slick, yeah. I can't believe you fucking think of that.
I'm creeping out everybody tonight.
You're creeping out everybody. Anyways, so that was part of that. So you got anything interesting, man? I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm not done talking about animals.
And okay, what you got next?
There's a rhino. I know the spelling. It's Sudan. I believe it's Sudan.
How about sudden?
Sure.
Okay.
But that's Sudd. Never mind.
You were
Anyways.
saying Sudan. It's
Yeah.
En, isn't it? Okay. I don't care.
It's not important to
It's
the story,
not.
Really.
I really don't care.
It's a rhino.
I'm still struggling to
And
be
it's
interested.
one of the last white rhinos. Okay? Because they're an endangered species.
What?
Yes. Read a book. This fucking guy.
You did not read any of this information from a book, you fucker. What are you talking about? Go for it. Okay.
Yeah, all right. That's
Last
fair.
time you read a book. What
That's
the hell?
fucking fair.
Shut up.
Mad
all right.
Magazine.
A white rhino. Rare.
Yes.
Got it.
What do? What anything would do if it needed some serious instant tail. You go onto Tinder. You're a fucking disaster of a human being.
Tinder.
Yeah. Do you know, are you familiar with the Tinder?
Isn't that where people get on, have profiles, and they fuck?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's
So the
most
rhiner's on Tinder?
ungentlemanly, yeah. And he's got like his little bio and everything. It's pretty cool.
How old is the rhino?
I don't fucking
Doesn't
know.
it put the age and stuff in the bio?
Yeah. But it wasn't like I was paying attention to detail. It wasn't like I was like, I'm looking for a good rhino
Yeah, but-
fucking. That's not how this whole thing came up.
Looking for a big horn? Like, what?
I'll say this. You know, I saw pictures of Sudan, the rhino.
Sudan.
It's not an eye. I know that.
Sudan.
Sure. He doesn't have the best horn. Like, it's kind of like
Way
if
to
I was a
discriminate
girl
against
white,
this guy.
if I was a female white rhino, I'd be like, wah wah wah. Hopefully
he
the
came a little short.
yeah. Hopefully the carpet's better than the drapes.
Oh my goodness.
So
Obviously the owner probably put his profile on Tinder, right?
wait, what? You don't think that Sudan?
Yeah, I don't think he has a cell phone in his.
I'm not saying he had a cell phone, but I mean, hey, it's 2017. The motherfucker has to have a computer. Why are you laughing? This is important to him.
So does
Why
he
does
have,
everything have to be a fucking joke with
So
you?
is it swipe right or left? Is that app?
Yeah,
Is that what that is?
yeah.
So does he have a hella big following or what?
I don't know. I just read
You
this
brought
because I
this
thought
up.
it'd be interesting. I'm not checking on his fucking Tinder every day.
Yeah, but I figured if you wanted to talk about it, you'd know a fucking thing about it other than his name.
I thought that was very informational. You're welcome.
Well, thanks for bringing that up. I hope you have something better to mention.
There was an article that I also, it was like a link for some reason. I don't know how these go together, but in Florida, where everything goes wrong, this was like a couple months ago now, there was an 89-year-old man. It was his birthday.
Florida?
Yeah.
I already know it's going to be weird.
Yeah.
Fucking Florida.
He was driving, and lost control and hit a fire hydrant. And his car was, you know, the water's just pouring all over the place. The old man gets out and drowns.
From the fire hydrant?
He drowns in like the whole puddle from the fire hydrant.
Happy birthday.
That was on his birthday?
Yeah. That's a bummer. That's a fucking bummer.
So he survived the car accident.
Yeah. He
Crawled
just gets
out of the car.
No, he didn't crawl. He got out. Like,
Then how
oh,
did he
fuck.
drown?
Slipped, fell, drowned.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
89 though.
Yeah.
It's kind of up there.
What a way to go.
Do you want to be 89?
No.
I want to be like 76.
I don't want to be 35.
Well, that's coming up pretty soon.
I know.
My plans are you getting older than that. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying I don't want to get any. I don't want to, like, just pass. I'm just saying.
So do you think that old man's
I
gonna...
don't want to grow up.
So
I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's many Toys R Us.
Okay, that is a creepy... That's
I'm
creepy.
right, so kids, no
Stop it,
video
man.
games.
What are you doing? Stop it. That's hella scary. Quit
I
it.
want to be a Toys R Us kid.
All right. So it's kind of weird that you know that by heart. So you think that 89-year-old man is haunting that fire hydrant as we speak?
There's no fire hydrant, idiot. Did
So
you
do
not
you-
listen to the story?
So do you believe in paranormal phenomena? Do you believe in phenomena? Phenomena. Paranormal phenomena. Do you believe in that? Do you believe in ghosts or anything spiritual that we can't understand? Because I got a story for you. You ready?
I don't know,
Okay.
man.
When you had your newborn, did you have a baby monitor of some sort?
No. I was a good parent and I paid close attention.
What the fuck? No, that doesn't make you a
I
bad
didn't
parent.
just lock him in a large coat closet.
So when he went to sleep at night, you did not have any monitor at all.
No,
You being serious?
I slept in a rocking chair in the same room.
That's depressing. I'm sorry, bud.
No, I'm kidding. No, I just left the door
Good
open. and
joke.
listened.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So that's it? You never had
Yeah.
one?
I was-
Okay.
yeah.
So normal people have baby monitors, whether it be audio, just like a walkie-talkie, in other words,
Right.
that is just from the room the baby's in, only could hear the audio. Or nowadays, like I have, is a legit, you have this square remote, in other words, that has a screen on it. You have night vision and shit. You could play music off of it. You could talk to your kid from it.
Yes.
But in other words, you could see the temperature, you could see the kid, and you could hear the kid the entire night or whenever you want, day or night, whenever the kid is on their own in whatever area you put them. Usually it's when the kid's sleeping, right?
Right.
So I could relate to that because that's what I got. I got one of those sweet Motorola ones that you can see everything at night. It makes your life way easier. So you don't have to sit in the room or stay upstairs. You can run downstairs, whatever. So these parents they had their kid asleep. I think it was a young boy, less than a year old, probably less than 6 months. A young boy, and they were in bed sleeping. And I think they heard a noise or something. They woke up, and they checked the monitor, and you got the baby boy sleeping in the crib, right?
Yeah.
Just like normal. And next to the baby boy was another baby. Okay. And they took pictures of this.
Sounds like one of those Bigfoot fucking things.
Okay. There's pictures of them taken of that monitor. Right? So they go into the room, and there's no one there except the little baby boy. Their kid, right? They go back and they see the fucking another baby next to the baby boy again.
That is creepy,
How creepy is that?
but I just don't know if it's real. It's hard for me to look at something like that and go, whoa,
Okay.
because,
So you're telling me you kind of don't believe?
yeah.
Because I initially was 100% not believing, right? Even though I'm religious, I grew up Christian, but I don't believe there's freaking ghosts haunting around. You know what I mean? Like when you die,
right.
you go to heaven. You get what I'm saying? That's kind of what I grew up learning. So until this gentleman named Gary Burns, okay? He's a coworker of mine. We work together, and he's an educator, and so he's very credible. He's not someone that just bullshits or lies. He's a very smart, educated individual. He's much smarter than we are.
Oh, okay.
So he was telling me about this place called Preston Castle. Have you ever heard of that? It's not too far. Is
that in San Luis Obispo?
No.
I'm thinking of Hearst.
Yes, Hearst Castle is really pretty, but it's not. It doesn't have a crazy history.
Also weird.
But it's in Amador County in that area.
Amador,
tomato. Okay. Anyways, so it was like a reform school for young boys.
Right.
Back in the day, and it's like one of the oldest reform schools in the United States, and it's a beautiful building, like brick full building, like a castle. It's legit looking, very cool, very creepy looking, right? And so the story is it was a school, and these people were treated very badly by the staffing and stuff like that. And there was this housekeeper, this lady, her name was Anna Corbin, okay? And in like early 1950 or something like that, she ended up getting murdered and beaten to death by this guy. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want his name to live on because he's such a piece of shit. But he was accused. He was never convicted, but he was convicted for multiple murders after that.
Okay.
And so apparently she was beaten to death and then dragged into the basement and shoved into like a basement closet, pretty much.
What a piece of shit.
You get what I'm saying? And so she was found in this closet
Are you reading this there?
No, I'm just double checking to make sure I got her name right.
Go ahead.
And so Anna Corbin was found in this closet, beaten to death with a freaking noose around her neck. She was strangled, right? And I don't know how long she was in that closet for, but they found her in there, and so now people like to claim that that place is haunted because it's been closed down for a very long time. People do tours there, so a lot of people that do paranormal recording and things like that go there. So our friend Gary went and investigated one of those. He went with a group. This kind of is, yeah, that'd be fun. Whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so what he did is he has his tape recorder in his pocket because he doesn't give a fuck. He's just hanging out with a bunch of people, and they're in this really large space. Like imagine like a 2-car garage, right?
All right.
Probably maybe even a little bit bigger than that. And there's probably a 3-car garage, the size of this basement.
Okay.
So they're in this basement now where Anna was found, right? And so they're just hanging out there talking, and Gary is kind of in the corner, in this back corner. He has a lady and another lady to his left. And then probably 10 or 15 feet away, there are some other people. And they're kind of talking, just with all their recordings on, right? And then so they're there for the day, hang out, whatever. His back is to a wall. And, they're hearing this story about Anna, whatever. It's really creepy, I imagine. And then so he just goes on his way, right? And like I said, Gary's an educator. So he's sitting here grading some paperwork that he needs to grade. And so he decided, maybe I'll just play back what I recorded, see whatever. You know what I mean? And he's just playing it. It's who knows how long of recording he was listening to. I don't really know. But I do have a clip of it, of one that he sent me. And so he was just listening, grading this paperwork. And then all of a sudden he hears something. Okay? And he's like, whoa, what? And he listens to it closely, and it's not anyone's voice that he recognized there. And he was next to this lady, and it sounded almost like a child or a young man's or a woman's voice that was very different. It was almost like a whisper, right?
Wow.
And it's very interesting that his recording caught that, and other people around him didn't get that recording. Right? So that's a little weird to me because I was like, okay, I'm very skeptical of this stuff. And so I'm thinking, maybe someone else got the same recording if it was someone talking. How do you know it's not someone talking? You know what I mean? And he said there's a big difference, and you could hear it of when someone's right next to me talking, and then when you hear that. And I'm being honest with you, Daniel, that this is not at all fake. And I recorded this, and I posted it and asked what people thought of it, and I believe in ghosts. And this is not... And he had more than one occasion where he experienced a paranormal phenomena. Why the fuck did that turn off at that time? That's kind of creepy. I know it normally turns off because this whole setup
I got
sucks.
a ghost in here.
Okay, that's not cool, bro. So can I borrow the phone because I set it up for you to listen to? Can I see that?
Can I please do 4 things at once? Fuck.
So if anyone noticed, as I was talking about that, my background screen just shut off black. Or TV screen. Well, yeah, whatever. Can I borrow this?
Yeah.
So I have the recording here that I kind of wanted you to listen to. And Nathan hasn't heard this at all. This is the first time you're listening to this. Yeah. Dude, I've been not wanting to talk about this for hell long so I could show you this live.
All right.
Okay, so do you... how about this? I'll play it for the audio.
All right.
And then I'll play it for you so you could listen to it really closely.
All right.
And I'll tell you what people think. But this is his note here. This is what Gary put. He said, this is a recording from Preston Castle. He said, listen right after the docent says, okay. So when he says that, he means the actual person next to him. So this lady's going to say, okay. And then he said, tell me what you hear right after you hear that person say, okay, because you'll hear some words right after that. Okay. And he said this is just a video of the recording from his desktop speaker, so it's not 100% best quality, obviously, but bear with us. Okay. So let's see if I could get this. Okay. Wait. Okay. So your speaker's on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So. Okay, I'm going to play that again, everybody. So right after the okay, you'll hear a whisper. Okay, so play that closer to your ear if you want. So I'll...
What?
So, Monsieur, get going. Or Mr. get going. So I hope you guys heard it okay in the recording. But dude, that gives me goosebumps, bro. That gives me goosebumps. That freaks me out. So you hear that was a whisper?
Yeah.
And you could hear the echoing of the room, but that whisper was very prominent in that recording. And he said no one was literally next to him. It was a woman like 4 feet away. So there's no way someone could have whispered close
right
enough
into,
in that in a microphone because it's right on his chest in his little like, you know,
I
polo
mean,
shirt pocket.
I'm not just gonna shoot this away because I mean I've had experiences seeing aliens. Okay, well not an alien, but like
the spaceship or
yeah,
whatever bullshit we talked about, the rocket.
Yeah,
supposedly the government
it wasn't
said.
A rocket. It was a UFO. But so I mean, but if you would have asked me before that, I would have been like, I don't believe in aliens. I mean, sure, there's something else out there, but so maybe it's just an experience that you have to believe it.
I agree with that 100%.
I didn't feel shit.
That's not creepy at all to you?
It's a little.
Come
creepy,
on, you fucking your eyes open, your mouth dropped, bro.
I'm listening. I was trying to hear it. I'm trying to like, because it could be anything. It could be saying like, "Don't forget that bread."
No matter what, if it said
eggs.
"Don't forget the," so it. In other words, what he thought, it sounds like it said "Get going" for sure. It was Mr. or Monsieur, or it sounded like it said "man," guy, and that was directed to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, leave here, get out of here, get going.
Wow.
Or it was that spirit supposedly was maybe telling someone else, another spirit, to go. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's very intriguing and interesting, especially like because you always hear this bullshit, right? But he legit swears by this, and I think that he's very credible, and I feel like he is not lying about this. I really do, and I get a good feeling about that. And I feel that he 100% believes this.
No, and I don't think that he made this or anything like that. I honestly believe that was how it came out, you know. But yeah.
Does that make you more open-minded or at all in any way?
Sure.
See, that kind of opened my mind a little bit, and I was like, maybe that could be a real thing. Just maybe. Who knows, man? I need to experience. I think that, I don't know if you guys are interested in, but let us know. I know that Preston Castle does tours, and we could maybe check one out and try it ourselves. Yeah. And if you guys are down for us to continue this conversation in the future, maybe after experiencing the place, let us know. But
I'll go do it.
You're down?
Yeah.
I'm only going to do it if someone does it with me. I will never go by myself.
Listen to you, man.
It's freaky, man. You can't deny that it's creepy, man. Because, okay, you don't know if it is or isn't. You really don't. And you really, it's hard to ever say that's really one way or another.
I think it's just one of those things you have to experience.
It's freaking scary, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm down to try it, but I wouldn't do it by myself because it's a little creepy.
All right.
But that's it. All right.
Hey, I'm going to wrap it up. I got to go, I'm going to talk to the wife and everything, make sure she's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Everybody, thank you so much for joining us.
Sorry for the bummer out in the middle there. I wasn't expecting that.
That's life, man, and everyone will understand that. It's no big deal. Thank you for supporting us and joining us tonight. Please follow us on Instagram. We're at Proper Goons.
Till next time, Goons.
Facebook.
Peace.
Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for joining. We're out.